Life is absolutely bustling here on the homestead. We've been busy working on yet another chicken coop, which brings our total count up to 7 coops. It feels like the chickens are multiplying as fast as all our projects are. And on top of that, we just finished harvesting all of our grapes and turned them into rich, delicious grape juice for the winter. Of course, while that was happening, the pumpkin patch and the garden still needed attention too. So we've been juggling, weeding, watering, and harvesting right alongside with all of our preserving. And I will admit, it's been a little bit crazy around here. It's hard to keep up with everything, but it really is so much fun for us. We've also been blessed with a really good fruit harvest this year. Alongside the grapes, we've been able to freeze dry and can both pears and peaches. And today, we're down to our last small batch of peaches that we need to preserve. And instead of letting them go to waste, we're going to turn them into something extra special, peach preserves. Now, to start off, I want to explain what peach preserves actually are. Simply put, preserves use larger pieces of fruit, giving you a chunkier, more rustic texture than jams or jellies. Jams are typically a little bit smoother and made from crushed fruits, while jellies are made from the juice, so they're clear and firm. They all are a great way to preserve your fruit, but this is my favorite method because one, it takes 3 ingredients: the peaches, sugar, and lemon juice, and it gives you that old fashioned sweet peach flavor that you can have year round. Making preserves is actually very simple. We're going to start by placing our peaches in hot boiling water. Then we'll put them into an ice bath and peel off all of the skins. And then I will just use my fingers and cut them in half and pull out the pits. And you can see here I am adding my peaches to a food processor. Now, preserves should have chunky fruit, but I personally don't want them to sit on the stovetop for 100 years and keep smashing it down. So I will place them into a food processor and process them down just a little bit so that they're a little smaller before adding them to a pot on the stovetop. And you just kind of give it a couple of pulses. Once that's done, you put it in a stock pot on the stovetop and let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes so that it will release more of its juices. And then you can use like a potato masher or something to kind of smush it down to help it break up a little bit more. Now, after that is done, you're going to add in your sugars. And your sugars are what's going to really bring out the flavor of that peach. And then we're going to add about a teaspoon of lemon juice to help preserve the color. So that's it. That's all that is in this. Now we're going to simmer that down for about another 10 minutes just to get those sugars incorporated all the way. And once that's done, it's time to put the peach preserves into jars. Now, I typically like to put them into pint-sized jars or smaller. This is because I personally like to gift my preserves to friends and family. We'll keep some for ourselves, but oftentimes around the holidays or just when I'm feeling like it, we'll take it to an event or give it as a gift to family. So, peach preserves are so tasty, you just can't help but share or want to take them with you anytime you know you're having bread or cornbread or rolls or biscuits. Now, once I have all of my jars full, I want to leave about a half inch of headspace at the top, and then I'm going to clean the rims of those jars really well. Now, I say this for all my jams and jellies and syrups. Really make sure you clean those rims well, maybe using a little bit of vinegar so that you can get any of the sugar that might be on that jar. Then you're going to add your lids and your rims and place those yummy preserves right into your water bath canner. You're going to water bath can them for 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the size. So 15 minutes for pints, 20 minutes for quarts. And then once that's done, you'll remove them and place them on a towel on your countertop for 24 hours, making sure they seal all the way. Making peach preserves is a pretty straightforward process, and it's so incredibly rewarding. You're going to end up with jars of golden sweet peaches to spread on biscuits and breads, or even to add to your ice cream or oatmeal for breakfast in the morning. I hope this video inspires you to make peach preserves with your own harvest, whether it's from your own orchard or the farmer's market. There's just something so satisfying about capturing the summer's bounty and enjoying it long after the harvest is done. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.